Guys, we are live. We are live with another one. And the topic of discussion, guys, is Mr. McGregor. Okay. You know, the Conor McGregor saga continues. Right now, he's in court. There's a lot that's alleged. Okay, I will say alleged. Um, the female that's involved in this is actually saying that it was I'll say a different word. What's up? How you doing, man? How you doing? Blessed, man. How you doing? It. So the girl involved is actually saying it's actual grape, type of situation. Saying that it wasn't consensual. Um, Obviously, Conor McGregor is saying it was consensual. And at the time, all parties would uh, were drinking or were drunk at the time of the alleged incidents. So there's a lot going on with Mr. McGregor right now, and apparently, if he loses this case, there's no jail time. That is insane. The the way the law works when when you have money, you're so fucking privileged. It's insane. It's insanity. It's insanity to me, to be honest. But hey, I guess all is well, right? But all this is alleged. All this is alleged. We shall see how this turns out. Obviously, um, it's all speculation right now. But where there's smoke, there's fire. Uh, I think there might be. I think there might be. You know, they're gonna show even more evidence, because I mean, there's a crazy video of him in a bathroom and whatnot, and yeah, it's not good. Gotta tell you, go outside, help the homeless. People gave food, and read the Bible, John 3:16. Uh, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. You gotta help yourself. You gotta help yourself before you help others. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta put yourself in position to succeed, because that's the way you help others, man. All right, in this world, in today's world, that's the way we succeed, man. Yeah, no. But yeah, guys, I mean, look, I don't know how many cases Conor McGregor has right now, but right now he has one, allegedly that it's a grape situation, and uh, like I said, apparently, even though if he's found guilty, there will be no jail time. Most likely just fines and whatnot. The female will probably get paid probably like $1 million or whatnot. But it's crazy to me. It's just insane to me that this is happening still in today's in today's world. And you know, if you have money, you're getting away with it. Do you think it's real? Do I think it's real? Uh, I mean, it could be. You know what I mean? It could be. You hear many stories. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You hear many stories about these men, with a lot of money, taking advantage of females. You hear it with I don't know if you're familiar with perfect example with Vince McMahon. If you haven't watched if you haven't watched the YouTube video of him, or the Netflix series of him, then you should. But Vince McMahon was over here defecating on females' heads, guys. He was defecating on females' heads. Okay, just totally taking advantage of females. All right, and yeah, Apparently, if you wouldn't listen to him, you wouldn't get over, and he'll fire you. That's the way things worked around Vince McMahon. It makes you think about all the guys who actually became champion. You know what I mean? He couldn't have only done that to some people. You know what I mean? So it makes you think about the Rocks in the world. It makes you think about, the Stone Colds of the world. It makes you think about a lot of things, guys. McGregor will come in late 2025. What do you mean he will come in? I'm confused. What are you saying? He'll come in where? Where is he going? Where is he going in 2025? Because right now in 2024 he's dealing with cases, and he's most likely going to deal with more cases in the future. All right, so yeah, it could be possibly true, guys. It could be possibly true. Uh, whether smoke is fire, that's why you have to be careful. You have to be careful who you surround yourself with, because I highly doubt if you with a female that um, things like this don't happen. Okay, things like this don't happen. Uh, but couldn't the woman too falsely accused for money? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of situations that that can happen, right? But that's why that's why there's rape kits, and that's why there's science that goes behind that, and it could prove if the female, if there was what's it called, if there was penetration that shouldn't have been there. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, that's why they have all these tests. In UFC, India, bro, remember me? Yeah, I remember you, man. I remember. Bless, man, bless. And when it comes to Conor McGregor, nah, I don't think he's coming to the UFC. I think it'll be a waste of money. I don't think I don't think he's invested in mixed martial arts right now. He's dealing with obviously a lot. He got to beat this case. Hopefully, if he doesn't, he has to pay that $1 million fine. Uh, and yeah, you got to be careful, guys. Like I said, man. If you surround yourself with the right people, and if he's really known, if he really knew this female, things like this wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? That's why you got to be careful who you surround yourself with, especially females. Okay, especially females. Trump is the best for the country. He is not a liar. He got God on his side. That's awesome, man. That's good, man. I thought the whole political thing was gonna end. You know what I mean? I thought the whole political thing was gonna end, but we're still talking about it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks later. Guys, come on, get over it. Okay, he won. Great, awesome, awesome, great. Guys, like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. All right. Right now, the topic of discussion is Conor McGregor with his situation. He's in court for an alleged incident. It's a grape situation. There's no there will be no jail time if he's found guilty. However, there will be a hell of a fine, and it would most likely be around the seven figures. But that's the way it works when it comes to the law. Eddie Alvarez in bare knuckle. Eddie Alvarez is in bare knuckle. He'll be fighting once again. Who is he fighting? Jeremy Stevens. I believe he's fighting Jeremy Stevens, if I'm not mistaken. That's gonna be a good fight. Eddie Alvarez always comes out to fight, brother. I would love to hear you fart in the mic again. You never heard me fart in the mic ever, and that's disgusting. And I don't know why that's going through your mind, man. All right, stop with the dumb stuff on the chat, man. Stop that. Yeah, but McGregor case happened back in 2018 and 2019. These tests couldn't be used. Yep, that is why I'm saying people need to stop crying on the internet. Open his one. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know it happened back then. I had no idea. And I don't know the details of this case, right? I have no idea the detail. I just know that he has. This is one of the cases that he's dealing with. You know what I mean? And I guess they they go into deliberation here soon, or they have gone into deliberation. Your favorite UFC fighter? My favorite UFC fighter of all time is BJ Penn, guys. We all want to hear that, rip, brother. You know, that's crazy. That's insane. You're about 3 seconds away from getting timed out. You know what I mean? 3 seconds away from getting timed out, buddy. All right. You know what I'm talking about. If you look it up, you need to repent for what you just said. I think you got a brain fart. The fuck are you talking about, bro? There's some weird people out here in this world, guys. Very, very weird people in this world. All right, stay positive, man. Stay positive. And the judge told the jury on Wednesday that many women who are raped do not report right away. So I mean, I don't know where the judge stands in this, but it sounds like he's really trying to get the jury. Uh, he's really trying to get the jury going here. Current UFC fighter. Current UFC fighter. Current UFC fighter. Chimaev. Chimaev. If I had to be a current UFC fighter, it'll be Chimaev. Have you ever, man, you're still with this. You're still with this. You're 3 seconds away from getting timed out now. 3 seconds away from getting timed out. All right, you will get timed out eventually, man. Eventually, you will get timed out. Well, stop me. But what do you do for a living? Yeah, I live, man. I live and I enjoy life. I live and I enjoy life, guys. Okay, like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe, guys. But you're right. You're right. You're right about the whole situation about the female coming years later. You know what I mean, and claiming the whole situation. I mean, this is what Conor McGregor claims. He claims he had consensual sex with Mrs. Hands twice in the Beacon Hotel in Dublin. That's basically what he's saying. He also claims in court that Mrs. Hands had sex with his associate and co-defendant Mr. Lawrence. Mrs. Hands says she never had sex with Mr. Lawrence. So maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Where there's smoke, there's fire. But again, like I said, that's why you surround yourself with the right people. That's why you surround yourself, especially with the right females. You can't be going around sticking your, what, around, anywhere you want. You know what I mean? You have to, yeah, you have to be careful. You have to do your due diligence. And yeah, guys. But he's catching cases. Okay, he's catching cases, and this is just another one. And if he's not careful enough, they're gonna keep coming for him. You are living in sin. Like what the hell? God, man, bless you, man, bless you. Your profession. My profession. Um, my profession is enjoying life. You gotta relish life, guys. You gotta relish life. Okay. I have many resources of income. There's not only one profession that I have. There's many ways that I make income. Okay, and in the next hopefully 4 to 5 years, uh, I'll have about 2 to 3 more ways, uh, three 2 to 3 more cash flows type of income. You feel me? Uh, enjoy life of a sin. Guys, I don't think you should be judging people. You should look at yourself in the mirror, guys. You should look at yourself in the mirror before you talk about anybody else, okay? That's the first thing you should do. Um, but yeah, maybe you are right about this whole situation with this female. Maybe it was consensual, but maybe it was not. I have no idea. But right now, he's in court. He's dealing with this situation. He's most likely going to lose this situation. He's probably going to have to pay the 7 figures, to be honest with you. And that's that, guys. Conor McGregor will not be gracing the octagon anytime soon. I don't see him going, to the UFC or any type of mixed martial arts organization anytime soon. The guy would make more money fighting at bare knuckle just because he has a percentage with bare knuckle. So I don't see him coming to the UFC. I think he's waiting for that UFC clause where it states, you're after a certain amount of time your contract is void. So I think specifically he's waiting for that, guys. All right, you're about to get timed out, my guy. You're about to get timed out. All right, here we go. Bye. Oh man, there's so many weird people out there, guys. There's so many weird people out there. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I hope the best for them. I really hope the best for them. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, guys, this is not a good situation. This is not a good situation. I don't know what's next. For Conor McGregor after this situation. To be real, let me see something really fast. His last win was in 2020, and that was against Donald Cerrone. Hell no, guys. It's game over. It is game over for Conor McGregor, guys. No way. No way. This is on ESPN Plus. That's crazy. That is insane. Conor McGregor is set to announce biggest tournament in combat sports history with 8 figure prize up for grabs. Wow. What is this about? What is this about? Sorry, I'm reading about the same. I think Bilal Muhammad is the most boring champion. Um, I don't think he's the most boring champion. I think he has a lot of skill. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you just don't like what you see. I guess I don't know. Because the guy has a lot of skill. When he puts it all together, his wrestling is great. His takedown is great. Um, and his striking has developed really well, really really well. This is Conor McGregor news. I'm going to announce the biggest tournament in combat sports history with the largest prize that's ever been in a tournament in combat sports history. Feldham told MMA on Series XM, just to give you a little hint, is going to be $25 million prize, and we're in the search for someone really special. We're going to drop that announcement in 3 weeks, and I think it's going to capture everybody's attention in all of combat sports. Anybody from all over the world, anybody from any organization, from any combat sport, anybody is welcome to do this. Wow, wow, these guys. With a whopping $25 million prize up for grabs, Feldman is seamlessly convinced that his tournament will attract some of the biggest names in combat sports. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna. I don't know who's gonna come. What they plan to do? Like a Ultimate Fighter one type of tournament, but it's just bare knuckle. Yeah, it's $25 million, man. $25 million. Everybody is welcome to come out and get their face fractured. Get some CTE. And possibly die, guys. Possibly fucking die. Okay. $25 million. Okay, it'll change your life. If you survive. If you survive and you beat everybody that's gonna be there, you never know. For this type of shit, there could be anybody could show up to this type of event. You know what I mean? Anybody could show up. I wonder who would show up. And try to get this prize. And I wonder what would it like. Is this like is this gonna be? How is this gonna be? Like, is this gonna be weight classes? Is it only gonna be one weight class? Like, how is it? There's no specifics here. There's no specifics. But $25 million is a hell of a lot of money. I'll tell you that much. But man, these guys are getting their face wally whopped, like wally whopped. When it comes to bare knuckle and power slap, those are two sports that are, bro. It's brutal. It is brutal. I don't understand how these guys can do it. I really don't. And I don't understand. Is it bare knuckle? Yeah, it's gonna be bare knuckle. It's gonna be bare knuckle. It's BKFC. The president just announced it. I don't know. I don't know if it. Yeah, the BKFC and Power Slap. Those are two sports right there that you're definitely getting CTE. You're getting brain damage up the wazoo. And yeah, guys, I don't think it's worth it. I just don't think it's worth it. Power slap is bullshit. Bare knuckle, I legit there. It's there is a difference. I totally get it. I totally get it. There is a difference. There is a difference. You know what I mean? Power Slap is very dumb. But I plan to go to one of their shows. I do want to see it live before I close my judgment on Power Slap, because watching it live, I think is the dumbest shit in the world. I mean, watching it, here, like while I'm at home, is the dumbest shit in the world. But I want to see if it's different watching it live. I do want to see that. And when it comes to BKFC, I mean, guys, some those guys get seriously hurt, man. Those guys get seriously hurt. Like I said, the amount of brain damage that you're getting, and the amount of scar tissue buildup that you're building up on your face is not pretty, guys. It really isn't pretty. It's not a good look. I can tell you that much. It's not a good look. They really think that this event is gonna take BKFC to the next level just because they have a $25 million prize. I mean, who do they think is gonna show up? Who do they think is gonna show up? You think what? Stipe Miocic is gonna show up? Huh? I wonder if I wonder I wonder if Francis Ngannou would show up to this bare knuckle event and just be like, "Hey, I'm here." You know what I mean? Just show up and be like, "It's $25 million for grabs. I can knock two people out, three people out in one night. Why not? Why not?" That'll be a good look for Francis. I think if he was to enter, he's most likely, the guy to win. All he has to do is hit you one time, man, one time, and your head is gonna be, in the fourth or fifth row. That's guaranteed, guys. But yeah, they think, I don't know if they think guys like that is gonna show up. Yeah, if Francis Ngannou show up, it's gonna be bloodbath. That's exactly what I think. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know who's gonna show up. I have no idea who's gonna show up. Um, how you doing? How you doing? Bless, bless. How you doing? Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Click that bell notification. Give me that thumbs up. It takes minimal effort, guys. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, but I wonder who's gonna show up. I wonder who's gonna show up to a $25 million prize type of event. I tell you what, Mayweather is definitely not showing up. Not no for not for $25 million. To him, that's chicklets. You know what I mean? That's chicklets. Hindi, please Hindi. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Bless, bless Hindi, man. Bless Hindi. I am. I am honored. Let me watch this real fast. Let me watch this bare knuckle event really fast and see how it turns out. Let me see how this is right here. 15 seconds remaining, round number two. Alameda takes the left uppercut as he stepped in. Crowd really starting to open up for him. You out of your mind. John Jones would definitely not fight this bare knuckle, man. This is definitely too brutal. This is not around his alley. I don't think he's willing to fight this type of fight. This is this is different. This is definitely different when it comes to bare knuckle. Um, there's nothing fun about this. There's nothing fun about this. Please talk Hindi. I am not Hindi. I am not Hindi. I am American. I'm not. I'm Spanish. I'm Spanish. I'm not American, man. I mean, I'm not American. I'm not Hindi. I'm American, but I'm Spanish. Wow, these guys are really throwing fists to cuffs. Um, I don't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I wonder if professional boxers would show up to a bare knuckle event. How you doing? How you doing? Bless, guys. Bless. Like and subscribe, guys. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. All right, we're about at the 30-minute mark, and this is when we basically start talking about whatever it is we want. The topic of discussion started off with Conor McGregor. He has a case. Allegedly, it's a grape case. The girl is saying that that it was a grape situation. Conor McGregor is actually stating, no, it wasn't. They were all partying together, and I guess they had sex, and it was consensual. That's what Conor McGregor says, but unfortunately, the woman is stating that it wasn't consensual. So there's a little bit back and forth with that. I happen to say my opinion on that is, hey, you gotta know who you surround yourself with, especially when it comes to females. So he should have just known who he was, putting himself into, basically. And he's, I guess he's still doing things, with the BKFC. He still has a percentage with BKFC, and now they're announcing, this big showcasing event, uh, $25 million prize. They think is going to change, big BKFC, and, the promoting, companies moving forward. Now, can UFC fighter join that event? Does it terminate the contract? UFC fighters cannot join the event. Most likely, most likely their fighters are not allowed to fight in any other organization but the UFC. That's part of the reason why Francis Ngannou left the UFC, because they wouldn't give him any opportunity to fight elsewhere. You look like Sarah Koo. What is that? What is Sarah Koo? Let me look that up. Let me look that up. Is that an actor? He's like an actor. He's like an actor, film producer. That's who you're talking about? Me, I look like him. Oh man, he's 59 years old. Um, I'm much younger than him. Much younger. Much younger than him. Um, I mean, I haven't seen him with a beard. But apparently he's famous. He's been making movies for years. Yeah, he's been making movies for years. This guy. Wow. Is that his wife? Hold on a second. Is that his wife? Holy shit. Holy crap. I need to step up my game. I earn dollars. How? I don't know how I earn dollars. But uh, damn, if that's his wife is gorgeous. Oh yeah, bro. I'm gonna step up my game now. Now that you told me I look like him, I'm gonna definitely try. I'm gonna try to get me some. Holy shit! She's an Indian actor. This girl's an Indian actor. What do you mean I earn dollar? How? What do you mean? Man, this girl is so she is so fine. Holy shit. She's an Indian actress. She's an Indian actress, and I guess that's his wife? I'm guessing that's his wife. Yeah, I'm guessing that's his wife. Holy hell, his wife is so damn beautiful. She's gorgeous. I am Indian. I am Indian. That's what's up. I am not Indian. I'm actually Spanish. I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican. But a lot of people do think I'm Indian. You know what I mean? I've never been to India. I would love to go to India. I mean, but I don't know. You think I would enjoy it? You think I would relish it? Would everybody treat me okay? Um, how are the females out there in India? You think they will like me? You know what I mean? They'll enjoy my company. Tell me, let me know. And yes, man, she's that beautiful, bro. What did McGregor do? What did McGregor do? Well, let me tell you something. Apparently, is a grape situation with him and this female. She's alleging there was a grape situation. He's alleging that it was consensual. He alleges that she not only had consensual sex with him, but she also had consensual sex with one of Conor McGregor's associates. Um, but she alleges that's not true. Okay, so that's why they're in court. But they're, apparently if Conor McGregor is caught, basically, if if he catches this case, I mean, and found guilty, Conor McGregor will not be going to jail. There won't be no prison or jail time. The only thing there will be is a hell of a fine, and that's about 7-figure fine, about $1 million or so. Uh, but yeah, man, tell me how the females are over there in India. How are the females over there in India? And yeah, man, you gotta go check out this female, man. You gotta go check out this female right here. Oh wait, that's not his wife. Oh, oh, that's his child. That's his child. She's 24 years old. So I guess that's his daughter. So the lady here, who, I mean, whoever, Vinay, you was talking here. I thought that was his wife. I thought Suhana, that's her name, Suhana Khan. I thought Suhana was his wife, Guru Khan's wife, but it's not. Actually, Suhana is his child, and yes, Suhana is gorgeous. Suhana is an Indian princess. Okay, Suhana belongs in the scriptures, right next to the most beautiful picture you can ever find. Okay, go look up Suhana Khan, last name Khan, okay, or Suhana Han, with the K being silent. Um, she is gorgeous. Holy hell. Um, does not D not getting that D. D not getting that D. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? D not getting that D. I'm confused. I'm confused. What are you talking about? Bruh, what's going on? What is going on, man? What is going on? But yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Okay, please like and subscribe. Takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up. It really does. Locked, looked it up. Damn, bro, she's smoking hot. I told you. I told you. I wouldn't be lying. I wouldn't be lying. Whoever, the Indian, the Indian over here from India. Thank you so much for telling me about her, and telling me about him, because now I'm gonna go watch their movies. You know what I mean? I want to see more of Suhana. I really do. She is awesome. She is awesome. Wow, 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 wow. She's gorgeous, guys. She's gorgeous. She's an Indian princess. I want to go to India. I really do. Now that I seen her, I'm like, wait a minute. I need to go to India. Okay, I need to book my ticket now. Okay, and I'm just gonna go around town with the guitars, singing Suhana, 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 and hopefully, I'll find her. I'll tell you what, I won't be catching cases like Conor McGregor, though. I'll tell you that much. Oh God, I had to put that one in there, guys. I had to put that one in there. I'm sorry, but yes, D is McGregor's wife. It was a pun. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got you. Got you. Yeah. Oh man, I got you. Yeah. D is hot. D is hot too, man. I tell you what, D is hot too. Conor McGregor is sleeping on his wife, man. I'm telling you that much, because if I ever saw D, in public, let me catch her around Tampa. Let me catch her around Miami. You know what I mean? Let me catch her when she's not around Conor McGregor. All right, when she's not around that crazy bastard. You know what I mean? When she's not around that crazy bastard, I can come around that corner, and you might never know. Me and D might might take a walk on the beach, just a stroll on the beach. You know what I mean? Right there. While Conor McGregor is busy on that partying and taking catching cases in pink dust and stalls. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about, guys. You know what I'm talking about. But D is smoking. She's another hot one. But I tell you what, Suhana, she is just on another planet. The lady is 24 years young, and I tell you what, she is a goddess. Okay, she is a goddess. Stand your base. Exactly. That's exactly what was most likely would happen. I will be strolling on the beach with D, and he'll come and tackle the shit out of me, and he'll scream, "Stand me your base," and yeah, there'll be fisticuffs on the beach, and I'll be definitely running away. Okay, I'll be definitely running away from a pink dusted Conor McGregor, who's worried about multiple cases, multiple things. That's a crazy guy in my hands. And that's a crazy guy for anybody's hands at a beach. That I mean, whether it's sand, okay, it can go in your eyes. Dangerous shit can happen, guys. Dangerous. Hey man, are you in a rope all day in the living room? Day you living the life, rich man. I'm living good, man. I can't complain. I have running water. I have electricity. I have a refrigerator that keeps my food very fresh. Okay, I have meat. I have vegetables. Okay, I have all you can eat basically. I got snacks. I got fucking milk. I got cereals. Oh, I got this nice fucking robe. Feels good on my skin, guys. I'm living better than kings were about 200, 300 years ago. Okay, there was no running water. All right, there was no fucking toilets. Okay, there was no sewage. So I'm living good, guys. I cannot fucking complain. Ankalaev versus Pereira and Tom versus Jones is what needs to happen. Uh, it's not gonna happen, guys. Enjoy what you saw in John Jones. John Jones will not be gracing the octagon anytime soon or ever, for that matter. I happen to believe that will be the last time we see Conor. That will be the last time we see John Jones grace the octagon. Uh, that's it, guys. Sayonara, guys. John Jones will not be coming back to the UFC and fighting mixed martial arts. The only way he comes back if the UFC is willing to book the Alex Pereira fight. If they're not willing to do that, I don't imagine him coming back to fight Tom Aspinall, guys. That's that. Got to use that command your Roman sponge. Uh, yeah, man. Why do you think so? Why do I think this is his last fight? Because, look, I'm one of those type of guys. When somebody tells you, I keep repeating this, but when somebody tells you what they want, you have to believe them. And John Jones told us exactly to the T what he wants. He said he wants to fight Alex Pereira for the BMF title, and he's willing to relinquish the heavyweight title to do so, guys. That's the reason why I came to this conclusion, okay? Because it came out of his own mouth. John doesn't want the smoke. Um, I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about that. Go watch Tom Aspinall fights. The guys, everybody's thinking this guy is some Superman or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy shit going on. John is probably sure he can take on Alex. Otherwise, he wouldn't say it's better to fight Al instead of Aspinall. No, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. You know, he's most likely thinking this is more of the money fight. But right now, a lot of people are interested in Tom Aspinall. That's my opinion. He also said if it would fight Tom if the money is right. Do you guys really think the money would be right? Do you really think the money would be right? I mean, the money was never right with Francis Ngannou. I could tell you that much. That fight was supposed to happen. It never happened. And yeah, that's that, guys. Sayonara to that fight. But that's the fight that should have happened a long, long time ago. A long, long time ago. What is the topic? Right now, we're past the 30-minute mark, so there is no topic. We're talking about whatever, what we want, whatever we want to talk about. But the topic of discussion started with Conor McGregor and his situation and his court case, the whole grave situation with the female stating that they didn't have consensual sex, and Conor McGregor stating they did, and now he's caught a case. They're in court, is in deliberation. If Conor McGregor is caught, guilty, he's most likely gonna pay a fine of 7 figures, no jail time for a grape situation, but 7 figure fine, slap on the wrist. Yeah, and that's that, guys. Uh, he is lying. Turkey wasn't in the equation then. Uh, Pereira would be an easier fight. Yeah, it would be an easier fight. It definitely would, especially with John Jones. John versus Alex versus Aspinall should happen 2 versus 1. That would be a good fight. That would be a really, really good fight. I think so. I really do think so. I think, um, I think Alex Pereira knocks out Aspinall. I think he knocks him out within, a round. And then John Jones steps in like the Undertaker coming back, and yeah, Alex Pereira ends up getting, taken down and beaten. UFC cheaters and liars. Yeah, UFC cheaters and liars. Exactly. That's exactly what I called, one of my videos, cheaters and liars. Because let me tell you something. Michael Chandler, he is a cheater. Did you see what happened with that guy? That guy is the guy is disgusting. John against all the odds. Yeah, I guess so. What do you think about Figgy versus Jan? I made a video on that actually. I think Davidson Figueredo ends up taking the fight, but the only way Figgy, ends up taking the fight if he mixes it up. He has to use his whole mixed martial arts potential, his his wrestling, his Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He has to use it. He has to use it all and mix it up right in order to win against Jan. Because Peter Yan, let me tell you something. If he makes this a stand-up, fight, I say Peter Yan takes the fight. But if Figueredo could mix it up correctly, I see Figueredo taking this fight. You could beat Alex Pereira. Definitely not. I could definitely not beat Alex Pereira. Definitely, he would kick me one time and most likely break one of my bones. UFC got that oil money now. I think so. I think so. They got the Saudi Arabia money. Yep. They can make anything happen. If you say so. If you say so. We'll see. We'll see. What about Jerry Prohaska versus John Jones? Jerry would get killed instantaneously. He would get submitted. The guy has virtually no head movement. The guy is wild. He's all over the place. So yeah, John Jones beats him easily. How well do you think other athletes would be if they were fighters, like NBA, football players, etc.? Uh, fighting is a little bit different. You need good, you know, you need good footwork and good hand-eye coordination. So I think for when it comes to an NBA player, I think an NBA player has a better chance to transition into mixed martial arts just because of the hand-eye coordination and the footwork as well. Um, Now, football players, they're a little bit more stiff. They're a little bit more stiff when it comes to things. They're not going to be, I guess, I don't know. What's the word? I don't want to say flexible, but yeah, I just it'll be just a little bit more different with the football players, for sure. Um, but yeah, I don't know who specifically. I don't know who specifically would do well. I mean, we watched Shaquille O'Neal fight against Sean Mosley. Did you guys ever watch that fight? It was I don't know. I think it was for charity, but it's still Shaquille O'Neal went in there and threw some real punches against Sean Mosley. I think it was Sean Mosley, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, go watch that fight. It was Shaquille O'Neal versus Sean Mosley. Sean Mosley is like fucking, I don't know, like 5'8", and you already know how big Shaquille O'Neal is. But again, he's a professional boxer, the guy I'm talking about. They can make anything happen. Let me see. Can you explain what kind of deal UFC did with Mikey, the BJJ player? Musaka, whatever the name is. Puaka is beloved, the god in the countries. How tall are you? How tall am I? I'm about like I want to say I don't know. I don't know how tall am I, to be honest. I don't know. I'll give myself maybe like I don't know 5'7". You know what I mean? I'm not a tall fellow. You know what I mean? I'm not a tall fellow. 5'7", 178 pounds, just about. You know what I mean? Joe Rogan's height. Joe Rogan is definitely not 5'7" or 5'8" like they have him. They have him on Google as 5'8". They have Michael Chandler as 5'8" too. It's hilarious. It's so funny to me. But yeah, those guys are definitely not 5'8" or 5'7". You know what I mean? I think they're shorter. Uh, he's 5'1". No, I give Joe Rogan. I give Joe Rogan like maybe I want to give him a solid 5. I think he's honestly. I'm just being real. I think Joe Rogan is like 5'3" in reality, but he wears like these things in his shoe to make him taller. So I think he goes from like 5'3" to like 5'6". You know what I mean? So he walks around like around 5'6". So he says he's 5'8". And I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Just because I see him in some of these events and some of these fighters next to him, they're like they on Google they're like 5'7" or whatnot. And Joe Rogan, he'll be either the same height as them or smaller sometimes. You know what I mean? Or sometimes he's taller than them, and it's like, damn, but how can you're older already? How can you like get taller over all of a sudden and get smaller? Like yeah, man. I think the guy wears stuff in his shoes, and yeah, I think he's really 5'3". I really do think so. How do you think height affects how you fight? I don't think height affects how you fight. You know what I mean? I don't think that at all. But I do think it should affect how you fight in a situation against you know a taller opponent. Like for instance, I saw a relatively good not a good boxer, a good fighter. Um, he's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. Like he's known to like knock out people and whatnot. He's a smaller, stature type of guy. This guy probably is like 5'1". I'm not even lying. This guy is 5'1", but he's known to knock out just taller guys. And I saw him box somebody in the street, and this guy that he boxed was taller than him. He was probably I want to say I'll give the guy maybe like I want to say like five, maybe like my height, like maybe 5'7", 5'8", around there. I give him, and all the guy had to do to nullify the smaller power puncher was throw straight punches. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, it kind of depends, what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? Because if you're smaller and you're out here winging, haymakers, well, the straight punches from the taller opponent will get there faster and it'll have more effect as well. So it all depends, man. Damn, 5'3", bro. I do think so, guys. I do think so. This is funny. We chat about Rogan Height is the best MMA channel. Well, we're past the 30-minute mark. We're past the 30-minute mark, and usually after the 30-minute mark, we talk about damn near anything. So yeah, that's a good topic. Why not? Who wins Patty versus Morcano? I think Money Morcano ends up taking it. He has more ways to win. His stand up is better, I think, and I do also think his Brazilian Jiu Jitsu is better as well. Bo Nickel fell bad. Bo Nickel did feel bad. I made a video about that. I think Bo Nickel is delusional. Okay, I was one of the first guys to make a video on Bo Nickel. Then everybody else followed. I'm just being honest. And yeah, Bo Nickel is delusional. The guy is around yes men. Like I said, I don't have no idea how Paul Craig turned him into a non wrestler. It's amazing. His greatest tool he had, Paul Craig, nullified. It's insane. Just be taller, bro. Yeah, man, just be taller. Tall power. Same here. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. You know what I mean? I guess so. But I also seen, like I said, I've also seen smaller guys, at the gym just rock taller guys. And I'm talking about just totally rock them. And I don't mean like just like in just in one thing. Like I seen smaller guys demolish taller guys like in every single avenue, whether it was striking, whether it was wrestling or Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Like I've seen a lot of different shit. I've been to many different gyms, so I've seen a lot. So height doesn't really matter. It's more about skill. You know what I mean, and how you use the skills that you have. So when you say taller power or high power, it really isn't a power. To be honest, it really isn't. You know, unless you really know how to use it. What do you think about Trump at UFC events? I think it's good. I don't give a shit. I don't really care, guys. I don't really give a damn that Trump is at any UFC event. You know what I mean? I think it's okay. You know what I mean? I think it's okay. He's always been at UFC events since the very beginning. If you look at UFC events in general, he's been coming to UFC events since the very fucking beginning, and I'm dead serious about that. I'm dead serious. Um, he don't have a chance in the weight call at the Mo. I don't even know what you're saying. Mighty Mouse beating everyone us at any moment. Mighty Mouse can. Mighty Mouse can. Mighty Mouse can beat the shit out of anybody at any given day. It doesn't matter about height, especially when it comes to Mighty Mouse. A guy like that, he's just totally skilled. Um, hitting him is going to be really really hard, especially if you're taller. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough hitting him because he's going to be so quick to come inside and to grab a double leg, get on your back. He's going to most likely grab your neck quicker than what you can fucking punch. And yeah, that's it. You're going to get submitted. I think it's cool. What do you think is the toughest competition for Makachev in the UFC? Uh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think he's gonna do some good stuff. Bro, I said he doesn't have any chance in the weight class, bro. Bro, I said he doesn't have any chance in the weight class. Uh, Dreekis. Nah, nah. I don't think Dreekis is the one to really challenge him. I hope Mighty Mouse gonna whip that Brad weirdo. I don't know. Mighty Mouse is retired. He's gonna be so quick to come inside. Pause. Yeah, pause. Yeah, pause. Definitely pause on that one, guys. Definitely pause on that one. I say beating Gone was more impressive than beating the Stipe. Stipe is older than Jim Miller. I'm a huge John fan, by the way, but I don't think this was a fair fight. Look, guys, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Guys, like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Click that bell notification. It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up. Please do. Please and thank you. And I agree with you. I think Stipe should have never taken the fight. I think Stipe should have retired about 5 to 6 years ago. I made a video about it. I think Stipe, he's a the way he looked in that octagon against John Jones, he looked like a 1954 Cadillac that wouldn't start, stuck in the mud. All right, that's basically how he looked, guys. That's Stipe Miocic, and I agree with you. Bro, Dricus is the chosen one. Uh, Guys, if you think so, all right, the guy he has, he reminds me of Keith Jardine. Do you know who Keith Jardine is? That's who Dricus Duplessis reminds me of. Don't get me wrong, he's successful. He's successful as fuck with that type of style, but damn it, is not. It doesn't look right. All right, and he reminds me of Keith Jardine. Go look up Keith Jardine if you don't know who that is. Uh, don't doubt. Do you like MMA Guru? Mars, do I like MMA Guru? Yeah, I say I like him. You know what I mean? I catch his videos sometime. I think the guy is entertaining. I think he does this whole MMA journalist differently, and yeah, man, I guess he's cool. You know, who wins DDP versus Chimaev? I think Chimaev takes it. I think Chimaev could win in any way. You know, the striking. I think the Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. The guy has shown that nobody could really stand in the octagon with him for a long period of time, especially when he's on his P's and Q's and actually, not going against his game plan. DDP all day. Uh, Gotta go hit the gym, bro. Drop his own piece. Yeah, man. Have a good one, man. Enjoy the gym. Get the juices. I already got my workout in before I got on the live. So, yeah, guys, go get your workout in. It's healthy. What do you have? What do you have? I have Chimaev. I have Chimaev. Got that Saffir strength. Uh, if you think so, hello, wheat, nice. What on wait? I don't know. We gotta make it bet on this, bro. You're saying yeah, I'm saying Chimaev. I'm saying Chimaev. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Chimaev. I think Chimaev ends up taking the fight, man. I think Chimaev ends up beating DDP. That's the way I see it, and that's what I imagine, and that's what I envision. They don't know what we know. I feel you. I feel you, guys. I feel you. Like and subscribe, guys. Got you there. Had to look twice. No, no, I didn't have to look twice, guys. I didn't have to look twice. Guys, like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I need a fucking drink. Mm. When you got if who you got if Jones and Aspinall get to fight? Uh, I give it to John Jones. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know why this is a big deal about Tom Aspinall. If you go look at his resume, is not that terrific. And if you go look at his fights out of the UFC, I mean, a lot of people want to say, "Oh, he has this great Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He's been doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu since he's been, 7 years old or whatnot." Where was that Brazilian jiu-jitsu when you were losing, early on in your career out of the UFC? Guys, you got to go check out his out of UFC, competitions as well. The guy, I don't know what's the big deal here. It's not like we were seeing John Jones. Go check out John Jones' early competition. He was killing and murdering everybody out of competition, as well, out of the UFC. So look, John Jones takes it point blank. That's my opinion. Greatest of all time. That's it. No way, bro. Tom is too good. Not where Jones is at, in my opinion. Shortest fight time in UFC history. If you guys think so, man. If you guys think so, but I could show. You guys should go look up. Tom Aspinall fights out of the UFC, and then maybe you could come back to me and say, John Jones. Maybe it might change your opinion. Jones would definitely have worry about the power for sure. I don't think he's gonna have to worry about the power. I'm just being honest with you. I think John Jones would not even try to strike with him. I think John Jones would take him down, use his wrestling, use his Brazilian Jiu Jitsu as his greatest tool, and he will ground and pound and elbow the shit out of Tom Aspinall until Tom Aspinall basically is so tired that he's unable to even throw punches. And then we'll see, John Jones open up later in the rounds because Tom Aspinall will be too beat up and too tired to actually, hurt John Jones. And I see John Jones winning by TKO or submission. That's what it is, guys. That's what I see. Finished top six of the 10 guys in the first round. Yeah, who were those guys? Who were those guys? Tell me who were those guys. Tell me two, without looking. Tell me who is the two first guys Tom Aspinall fought against in the UFC. Tell me that, since you're such a big fan of Tom Aspinall. Tell me. I'll give you 10 seconds. I wasn't talking to you, man. I wasn't talking to you, man. He said, "Oh God." Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, his record is just not it's not that pretty, guys. It's just not that pretty, in my opinion. You know, that's just my opinion. All right, I'm gonna look it up really fast. Look it up real fast. Thoughts on Usyk versus Tyson Fury 2? Yeah, Usyk versus Tyson Fury 2. I'm not really a huge fan. I'm not really a huge fan of either guy. You know, I'm not really a huge fan of either guy. Um, yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of either guy. I'm just being honest. I know Tyson Fury, lost, in his last one and whatnot. Um, but I don't know, guys. I don't know who takes that fight. It's probably gonna be Usyk. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I definitely won't be watching that fight. I definitely will not be watching that fight. I'm just being honest. But yeah. When it comes to Tom Aspinall's record here, it's just not that great. It's just not that great, guys. This weekend, Mike Tyson and Stipe Miocic taught us age isn't just a number. I do agree with that, Rusty. I do agree with that. Age is definitely not a number. I think the only person, or the only people to beat age was Randy Couture. He was just one of those guys that it didn't matter about his age. Randy Couture. Don't get me wrong, he slowed down, but because of his technique, Randy Couture was able to get wins. And Yoel Romero. I think those are the two guys, that age didn't really matter, and DC as well, DC as well. To be honest, uh, Tyson almost lost to Francis. Hey, a lot of people thought Tyson did lose to Francis. Do you believe Jones ducked Ngannou for 3 years? Uh, I don't know. Maybe. You know what I mean? That's a different animal. When it comes to Francis Ngannou, that's a different animal. Now that's a real power puncher. That's a true power puncher. That's a guy that could put your lights out. Seriously. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, Euro Romero, man. Do you believe Jones? Yeah, Euro Romero. That's another guy. That guy was older. He was an older guy, but you know, it seemed as his father time never caught up to him. His physique looked crazy. I mean, now he looks totally different, but before, wow, amazing, man, amazing, crazy shit. All right, guys, I'm about to be out of here pretty soon. I'm gonna give it. Give it another like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and I'm gonna be out of here. So rapid fire, if you want me to answer anything, guys, rapid fire. Topic of discussion today was Conor McGregor and his case. Hopefully, he's able, to beat the case. If not, obviously he's gonna have to pay the fine, seven-figure fine, slap in the wrist for him. But we'll see. We'll see what's next for Conor McGregor. A lot of people want to see him, come back to the, mixed martial arts. I happen to disagree. I happen to think he's not going to come ever to the UFC. I think he's waiting for that, UFC clause. on his contract that states, after a certain amount of time, your contract is void, and I think he's waiting for that. So he's able to fight at bare knuckle, where he'll make a significant amount of money. Yeah, he called a case. Conor McGregor has called a case. It's a great case. The girl alleges that the female alleges that they didn't have consensual sex, and Conor McGregor states that they did have consensual sex. So now they're in court, they're in litigation, deliberation. But yeah, there's no jail time. Conor will not be facing any jail time if he's found guilty, but he will have a hell of a fine. Okay, it'll be about 7 figures. Okay, around $1 million or so. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes for him, right? But yeah, guys. For sure, man. For sure. Thank you so much, man. Everybody, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the banter. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you for the likes and the subscription. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Like I always say, it takes minimal effort to click that bell notification and give me that thumbs up. Okay. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my corazón. I appreciate you guys. We're building this channel slowly but surely, but we getting there, guys. But thank you once again. Bless until next time. Y'all have a good one. And you already know, guys. One love.